Genesis 50 verse 20 says, "You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good." That is not just a verse, that is a weapon. Because there are people watching this right now who have been betrayed, talked about, rejected, and forgotten, and it feels like your life has been delayed. But what if I tell you that the betrayal you cried over is the same thing God will use to announce you? What if the pain you are trying to escape is actually the path to your purpose? Joseph was not just betrayed. He was sold, stripped, lied on, forgotten. Yet he rose. Not by luck. Not by connections. But by divine positioning. Today, you are about to discover 7 powerful lessons from Joseph and his brothers that will change how you see betrayal, and unlock your path to success. And when this finishes, you will never fear betrayal again. Joseph's story is not just history, it is a spiritual pattern. His brothers hated him not because he was wrong, but because he carried something they did not understand. The dream. The favor. The calling. Betrayal is often the reaction of people who cannot handle what God placed inside you. They threw him into a pit, but the pit was not his end, it was his transition. They sold him, but they did not know they were pushing him into destiny. They tried to erase him, but they were actually repositioning him. What looked like destruction was divine direction. God will never waste your pain. Every tear Joseph cried in secret was being counted. Every injustice was being recorded. Heaven was watching, and preparing a throne in the middle of his suffering. That is the mystery. Sometimes God allows betrayal because it is the fastest way to move you from where you are, to where you are meant to be. Some of you have experienced your own version of Joseph's story. You trusted people, and they broke that trust. You opened your heart, and they used it against you. You gave your best, and they returned evil. And now you are asking, why me? But Joseph's life answers you without words. You were not rejected because you are not good enough, you were rejected because your assignment is bigger than your environment. Joseph could not become a ruler in his father's house. He had to be moved. That job you lost, that relationship that ended, that friend that betrayed you, it hurt, yes. But what if staying there would have buried your destiny? What if God allowed the breaking, because he saw something better ahead? Sometimes the greatest danger is not betrayal, it is comfort. And God will shake your life to save your purpose. Joseph's story gives us clear, powerful lessons you can apply right now. The first lesson is, not everyone who is close to you is for you. Joseph's enemies were his own brothers. Learn this, proximity does not equal loyalty. Guard your heart, but don't let bitterness control it. The second lesson is this, your dream will attract opposition before it attracts support. Joseph shared his dream, and it triggered hatred. Do not be surprised when people react negatively to your vision. It is proof that what you carry is powerful. The third lesson is, the pit is not the end, it is preparation. Joseph's journey started in a pit. Your lowest moment may actually be your foundation. Stay standing, even when everything feels like it is falling apart. The fourth lesson is, God's favor will follow you even in unfair situations. Joseph was a slave, yet he prospered. He was in prison, yet he stood out. When God's hand is on you, location cannot limit you. The fifth lesson is, delay is not denial. Joseph waited years before his breakthrough came. Do not rush your process. What God is building in you is more important than what you are waiting for. The sixth lesson is, forgiveness is the key to elevation. Joseph forgave his brothers. He did not let pain poison his destiny. If you hold on to bitterness, you block your own breakthrough. The seventh lesson is this, what was meant to break you will become your testimony. Joseph stood before the same people who betrayed him, not as a victim, but as a ruler. Your story will not end in shame. It will end in glory. Listen carefully, your life is not out of control. It may feel messy. It may feel unfair. It may feel painful. But God is writing a story you cannot fully see yet. Joseph did not understand everything when he was in the pit. He did not understand in the prison. But one day, it all made sense. There is a one day coming for you too. A day where the confusion will turn into clarity. A day where the pain will turn into power. A day where the betrayal will turn into testimony. You are not behind. You are being prepared. And the same God who lifted Joseph will lift you. I declare over your life today. Every betrayal you have experienced will work for your good. Every tear you have cried will produce a testimony. Every delay will turn into divine acceleration. Every pit will become a platform. You will not be buried, you will rise. You will not be forgotten, you will be remembered. You will not be broken, you will be built stronger. What was meant for evil, God is turning it around for your success. If this message spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Someone out there is hurting and needs this hope. Like this video, share it, and drop a comment saying, God is turning it for my good. And if you are ready to rise above betrayal and step into your purpose, subscribe and stay connected. Your story is not over. Your rise is just beginning.